Let's talk about reparenting. What is it and what isn't it? There's a lot of buzz about this word, but what does it actually mean? Today, I'm going to break down all of the different ways you can reparent yourself, as well as what reparenting really isn't. First, reparenting is about healing your inner child wounds. We all have that metaphorical little us that lives inside us with unmet hopes and needs and dreams that either weren't properly expressed in childhood, or perhaps we expressed it and we were shot down somehow, rejected somehow, dismissed somehow. And so as an adult, we carry these wounds with us and they go into our rules of life and how we interact with others, as well as our beliefs about ourselves. So reparenting is about healing those inner child wounds so that you can self-actualize and achieve all the goals that you'd like in life. Reparenting is about self-nurturing and self-empowerment. It's about learning to believe in yourself, relying on your adult self, knowing that you have the skills needed to be resilient and to be able to meet any challenge that you might come across with some type of motivation, as well as a feeling of deep conviction and connectedness. Reparenting is also about healthy coping strategies. As a child, we try to cope the best that we could using our child mind, but sometimes these limited coping strategies go into our adulthood, and we use these coping strategies that might seem like they work in the moment, but in the future or in the long run actually create more problems than we can handle. Reparenting is about developing a healthy barometer for coping and understanding which strategies to apply when, so that you can address the situation at hand. Reparenting is also about rewriting your negative beliefs. So many of us have negative beliefs that we carry with us, these negative thoughts that percolate in our head day after day after day. I recently gave a TEDx talk about this exact subject, which I've linked to below, and you should check it out because we talk about how negative beliefs are quintessential to our human experience, but also you don't have to let it affect you negatively. You can transform your thinking in order to meet your goals in life and to increase your self-esteem and strengthen your self-concept. Now let's talk about what reparenting isn't. Reparenting is not a substitute for professional therapy. If you believe that your wounds are deep and you need some support, don't miss out on actually connecting with a great provider who is skilled in childhood trauma and attachment theory, as well as skills-based therapies such as cognitive behavioral therapy to help you to self-actualize to the best that you can. Reparenting is also not about living in the past. Yes, we're going to revisit the past only to learn lessons so that you can apply them in the present and to better your future. It is important to acknowledge the issues that you dealt with when you were younger and how they may have affected how you behave now, because that's really the key to be able to move forward and to reduce self-sabotage and other types of actions that are taking you away from what you want. Reparenting is also not about blaming your parents. Most of the time, parents are trying to do the best that they can, but they're dealing with their own issues, their own intergenerational trauma, as well as their own attachment wounds. So they may have tried to do their best for you. They may have missed the mark many times, but this is not about blaming them. And you can do reparenting work without involving your caregivers. You can do this on your own, and you can learn to forgive your parents and move past the past. And finally, reparenting is not a quick fix. Yes, you are going to see changes even on the day when you start to apply certain strategies. But did you know that it takes 4 to 6 weeks to break a negative pattern, to break a negative, unhealthy habit? So just understand that it might take a few weeks for you to really develop coping strategies and understanding so they begin to feel like your new normal. I hope this video was helpful for you to understand reparenting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, write in the comments something that you enjoyed about it or a video that you'd like to see me feature next, and also subscribe to my channel for new content on attachment theory, how to stop self-sabotage, and other mental health resiliency tools.